everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm Stephanie if you're new here. Today we are going to be going over what I got in my grocery pickup order. I thought I would share something smaller haul than I usually show with you guys. But I also thought it would be nice because I am doing a smaller one. I can tell you what I'm making this week for meals and lunches and stuff like that. So I have some recipes planned. Some of them are kind of like tied in things that I will be doing, but pretty much I have everything here that I need for these recipes. Let me just go over some of the stuff. Some is going to be used for air fryer video coming up this week. I probably won't be telling you what it's used for. I'll just say like it's for my air fryer video. And that's about it. So I won't be telling you what I'm going to be making with that. But, all right, so we're going to do the same thing that I usually do on my grocery hauls. I'll start from the one side, work my way over. And this one wasn't that big. I think it was like $150 or $160. But this is per week of what I'm going to be using these groceries for. Today is Tuesday. And this is going to be for the rest of the week, what we will be using. And then I also have food here that we will be using, but this is just recipes that I want to do this week. So, all right, so let's get started. I got a bag of broccoli and cauliflower. I just recently bought some and I don't feel like cutting anything up this week. So we are going to be using this, and I'm going to pull this out one of these days for lunch and put it on a plate or whatever with some ranch, and then the kids will have that as part of their lunch with maybe another dish to go along with it. Okay, so I bought a bunch of cilantro, and I'm going to be using the cilantro for our chili and our chicken tacos. I talk a lot about our chicken tacos, and I will leave the recipe down below. And I also have it in other videos, but we use a lot of this on our chicken tacos, and then in our chili, I'll be adding some of that to that. All right, so we have some mushrooms. I'm gonna be using this for the air fryer video, so that will be in there. I also will be using this in my air fryer video. Just one green pepper, I just needed it for my video. I have 5 apples. I actually need to get some more. I usually just buy a big bag, but for some reason, sometimes when you're doing the Walmart pickup, you only can order so many. So that's all I got for right now. I have 2 onions. One is going to be for our chili this week. And then I'm going to be making a baked bean little bean dish. You can make it with like for your hamburgers, or you know, on the side with your hamburgers or whatever. My niece made it and I wanted to make it, so that is one of what's going to be used in there, and I will put the recipe probably for that down below. That one's going to be really good. And then a bag of grapes. This I also will be putting out for lunches this week. I have 1 thing of bananas, and I'm going to get some more bananas because they just go like crazy. This is kind of like one day versus a week. I have 3 avocados, and we will be using these for our chicken tacos. And we also will be using these for our chicken tacos. This is just what we top them with after they are finished. And then also some pico we will be adding to our chicken tacos also. Okay, and then this is what we use for our chicken tacos. They're a little bit smaller than the average wraps, and we like that for that reason. I have 2 things of Italian bread. One of these were substituted. My son usually likes the ones that are not cut, and they didn't have that for some reason. So I got 2 that are sliced. I got some almond milk. I have another child in the house lately that we're trying to see if he's having some milk issues. So we also have Miles and then Lachlan for the almond milk. And then Sweet Baby Ray's is also going to be added to the baked bean little dish that we're gonna make. Miles and Hudson have been liking the Caesar salad mix, so this will be maybe Miles's lunch with some grapes or some fruit. And we needed a bag of ranch Doritos. I saw this on there and I thought that looked pretty interesting. So the 3D Doritos Spicy Ranch. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have tried these, because we have not and we love Doritos. So I'm excited to try them out. I got the kids some spicy nachos. I kind of messed up on this order because they wanted the flaming hot nachos or Doritos, and I kind of messed up and got these instead. I guess I didn't know it was the flaming hot ones. And then I have, for me and Lauren for a meal, probably not tonight, but maybe like Wednesday night, I will be making salmon and baked potatoes. So there's 2 fillets in here, and I will be making that for us. Some of my kids like salmon too, so I could have got a little bit more, but they'll probably have something else that night. We are so into these Oh Snap hot pickles. This is what they look like. My daughter is the one that got us started on these. They're the Hottie, what does it say? Hottie Bites. And you can get these in the deli area at Walmart, and you also can get them at Quick Trip, I guess. I think they're like $1 or something. And then they also have the regular ones, and my kids like the regular ones now too. So yeah, these are delicious. We love spicy in our family, and I've mentioned that in my other videos. Okay, so I got another pack of the popcorn shrimp. I'm thinking maybe the night that we do the salmon, I can make this up for the kids with baked potatoes. And then I also got a shrimp scampi. We just tried it out yesterday or the day before, and we loved it. So this is pretty good, but it only fed like 1 kid. So I need to get more of that when I do decide to make that for the family. I have a whole bag of frozen corn, and I'm going to be adding some of this to our chili. Our potatoes, I just got a small bag because recently we've been getting a big bag and we haven't been using them up as fast. So I got a small bag. I'll be making a lot of these in the Instapot. I usually put them in the Instapot. I don't remember what the time that I usually do, but I know it's like 25 minutes or something like that. And I put I think like 12 of them in there. I'll leave it down in the description on how I make these in my Instapot. I have a larger package of the toasted strudels. My kids will have that for breakfast. And then my V8 for my chili. I kind of have a little bit of everything here for you guys. Some lunch, some breakfast. And then they've been liking these bacon, egg, and cheese croissants. They just heat them up real quick in the microwave. And then I like these for myself, and Evelyn will munch on them too. So I have 2 of these, and I really like it because we've been cutting back on using our waffles and peanut butter and stuff like that. So I really like these for like a quick breakfast option. Also for breakfast and sometimes supper, my husband or me will cook up some of this cocoa wheats for the kids. So that is going to be an option for this week for like a meal. And then Uncrustables, when some of the kids or Declan doesn't like what we're making, it could be the salmon night or whatever, he can just make one of these in the toaster. Okay, so we've been using this Tabasco, the green sauce, in with our tacos, with our chicken tacos, and that tastes delicious. All right, so I have the spicy brown mustard, and that's going to be used for that baked bean dish. All right, so I have the original kind for the bean dish, and then I have this pork and beans. So I'll be adding these 2 together, a pound of hamburger, onion, green pepper, and some other stuff I can't remember, but like I said, I'll leave it down below. For our chili, I have this chili beans, and then a no bean. I only make 1 batch of chili at a time just so it doesn't get wasted. and it usually goes at one meal. All right, so I have a mild and a spicy. We're slowly cutting back on these, so that's why we only needed that much. Hudson's been into these lately. We fry them up with some butter, salt and pepper, and we eat it that way. So one day for lunch or whatever, he can have some of that. I have, let's see, a half a pound of the honey turkey Sara Lee sandwich meat, and they'll be using that with that bread for lunch, and then maybe the grapes or the banana or something with that. And then we have the ham off the bone is usually what we go to, and that's what the kids usually like. And they heat this up in a pan or in the microwave, or they eat it cold and they put that on a sandwich. I have 2 things of chicken thighs. The one thing that I noticed is that it was supposed to be boneless chicken thighs, and I can still make it the same way for the chicken tacos. It just is a little bit harder working with the bones. So I got 2 packages of them, and that is what I'm going to be making for lunch today and possibly supper tonight. Once we make them, we just kind of eat them until they're gone. I got some brown sugar. This is also going to be added to the baked bean dish. Okay, over here we got some bacon bites or bacon bits, and this is going to be added to the baked bean thing. And then also we add this to omelets and salads and stuff like that. It's just quicker than me having to cook up some bacon. All right. So I think that is all I have for food, and then on to some of the other stuff that I found on there. If you guys see my other grocery hauls, I've gotten a package or 2 of these, and I just didn't have enough for everybody. So I ended up getting another package. So I have 8 of them for all 8 of the children if they want to play with it. And it's just a little container of sand with a little bug or something in there. So they'll have fun playing with that. I think I can maybe get you guys a link off of Amazon. I'll see if I can do that. And then I also got a package for my 3 granddaughters. I figured they like bugs and they like to play in sand and stuff. So one of these are going to be going over to my daughter's house. Okay, I found some rulers on there. With back to school coming, I needed to get some rulers. Some of my kids are starting to get to that grade where we really need to start adding this into their schooling. And I don't even remember what they cost it. It was like, I'm going to guess like 20 some cents or something like that a piece. And then I think these were like 30 cents a piece. Nothing real pricey. If I remember, I'll put it down below on the screen and tell you what these are. These also might be added into my homeschool back to school haul. So you might see these again. And then some Post-its. I figured that my kids can start writing down words to what are in the house, like the refrigerator, stove, or like friend, or, you know, like stuff like that. And they can start writing it and then posting it around the house to what it belongs to. That's one of the things with homeschooling and little kids learning. I can tie that with that. I got 2 things of Elmer's glue. Evelyn has just started using these instead of the glue sticks, so we might be using that a little bit more this year. And I think these were only a couple cents also. So I think that is it for everything. So hopefully you guys like that little haul. It wasn't much, but I was able to go over some meals with you guys. So if I can, I will list everything down below in what we will be using everything for and our recipes. And then yeah, I got a lot of lunch and breakfast and supper ideas. So not a lot of like snacky stuff this time, but just more of what we can put together for a meal just this week. And then next week I will do maybe another little haul, but otherwise our bigger haul will be coming out soon. and you guys will see what we get on a regular basis pretty much, and then tie in some meals and stuff for that too. But hopefully you guys like today's video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.